How's it going, everyone? Thanks for watching another video here. This one's going to be a quick one on how to identify your needs and put together a solutions document, and kind of also some advice on how to avoid some common mistakes I see in that process. If you find this useful, go ahead and subscribe. Trying to post more content like this that's tactical in nature, for business leadership and owners as well. Um, so how do we get started here? Um, where I think the place that makes the most sense to start is identifying if you have an understanding what your needs are and if you understand that from a technical or tactical perspective. Most of the time, if you're not, if your trade is not Salesforce as a technology or another CRM in technology or database in technology, it's going to be on the tactical side, meaning, you're looking at it from a VP of sales hat or VP of customer success hat or VP of RevOps or something like that, right? Um, so here you're really looking to map out the needs of stuff like customer acquisition costs, gaps in the sales cycle, length of sales cycle, um, maybe just different reporting about your customers. Maybe you're looking to improve a post sales process. Those are the type of things that should go into a needs document. So if you can develop that, go ahead and put it together. If you can't, you need to find someone who can help you do that first before we make a technical document. One of the biggest mistakes is I see people wearing a tactical hat, putting together technical documents and handing it off to someone to implement. That person may or may not have an understanding, um, about tactics or a deep enough understanding of Salesforce as a platform to implement things correctly. So they will just take your design and build it. That's not what you want. If Salesforce isn't your trade, you want someone who has Salesforce as their trade to design and build it for you. Um, as a consultant, I saw a lot of different things where someone would tell the consultant or contractor or whoever was working for them how to build something out, and that ended up not being scalable when they tried to solve the next problem like document generation or e-signature and integration in an ERP system. The design that was used to get them from A to B was wrong, and they had to rebuild everything, and couldn't utilize any of the data. So always start with the needs document if you're tactical. If you're technical, go ahead and make the technical document. But if not, find the person that can help you put together that needs document. So I mentioned the technical document, and that's step two. Um, After you get those tactical needs, right, you can develop a technical document, which is more so like what objects you're going to use in Salesforce, what type of automation you're going to use to fulfill certain business processes, maybe utilizing different price books or different case types, all of the different things in Salesforce that are relevant to the platform. You take tactical needs and you convert that into a technical document. If you can't do this, find someone who can, obviously. And if you can do that, go ahead and put that together and then post your listing, right? Um, so if you try to find somebody to help you, without having those needs put together, often there's gaps in communication. Maybe even if you're talented enough to put together a technical document and you haven't done it, you can find somebody to help you do the work, and they completely misunderstand what your goal is. If you can't put one together, then finding someone who can kind of relates to our second video as well. So uh, in my next video, you're going to hear me talk about like the different types of resources that you can find to help with Salesforce, I guess, type projects, because it's a wide landscape. There's freelancers, there's contractors, there's um, firms, there's full-time hires, there's picking somebody in your organization and tasking them to do it themselves or self-educate. So there's a lot of different options that you can take, and that video is going to be linked right here at the end of this video. Um, Spoiler alert, I'm going to talk a lot about Upwork in that video. You'll find a link in the description of this video, which is a great place to find individual contractors. It's a marketplace where you can list jobs. So I'm going to talk a lot about that and actually walk through a live sample of how to list a job um, in the next video here. So thank you for watching.